Sydney Collins played 45 minutes last game, is going to start a traditional center back. She's going to partner with Joel Anderson next to Dabinia, but it really is all about how Temwa Shawinga can affect the game.
Bay FC will kick off here. Blue Kits at home, Teal Kits on the road for Kansas City. And we are underway from PayPal Park in San Jose, California. And she hasn't played that much for Bay this year, dealt with injury, coach's decision as well. They're now dealing with Bia.
Oh my gosh.
With a lovely pass to Davinia. Coming out is Silkowitz.
She sees where this space is, points to it, and then understands that she's gonna get trucked. But still somehow outside of the boot, finds the correct weight on her.
Has 5 assists this year. Serves it up, Cooper through the air, and it's saved by Silkowitz. Bia shoots, and it's saved off the line. Anderson.
Than this, Maura, and yet still, this is the work that Bay's doing. First, it's the save here from Silkowitz, but Bia gets her hips around it, squares to the goal. This is gonna be a great angle of it. And watch Joel Anderson right away. My goalie's on the ground, I gotta get back. Anderson to keep that out of the back of the net, because an early goal for Kansas City is pretty much a death sentence for an opponent. They do a really good job of holding an early lead. Saved off the line there by Anderson.
Well, Anderson, not traditionally a center back.
Right.
But doing quite well on that one. Davinia to Shawinga. Shawinga shoots, trying to go wide with it. Looked like Silkowitz got a piece of that one. Off the rebound, Rodriguez.
You need to feel a little bit of hype from your goalkeeper, and this is excellent. Good job by Silkowitz, cutting off the angle, being big, but also this, that little toe. Short week, but I would think Bay would want to get back on the field after their performance on Monday. Not happy with just their overall effort, which has not been something that they've done this year.
Moreau on the combination, goes down in the 18.
We're in moments. Can they play through the lines as quickly as possible for anything? And it's smart from her, trying to draw a penalty.
Cooper the other way, Shawinga across, Shawinga wide with it. This is back and forth.
Yeah.
No penalty. Rodriguez, Davinia. There will be Rodriguez off her left foot, bends it around. Silkowitz, no issue. Actually, she bobbles it. Bia was there, definitely jinxed her, that was my bad. Davinia on the ball, plays it ahead to Shawinga. Shawinga gets a step on Anderson, looking for the cross, intercepted, Silkowitz. That trio though, Shawinga, Davinia, Bia, that's the big three. Blazing forward, just trying to curl that around, wrap it to Shawinga. One back by Davinia. Shawinga in a space. Shawinga shoots. Saved by Silkowitz again. And cleared by Moreau.
Moreau does a really good job of continuing to work here, because everybody, you would think if Shawinga's in front of you, you're never going to catch her. But she does. She gets a little bit of her there in a side-by-side challenge. If she picks up the ball deep in Bay's own half, she has the range to be able to find Kunananji Lima in transition.
Bia, the touch to Davinia. Motors forward, Davinia, wide with it. And Silkowitz is animated.
All the space is centrally. That's great footwork. It's hard to deny that, because everything in the defense is pushing her to her left, and yet this little step over.
Haley Mace, an outside back again for Kansas City. Labonta, off the turn. This keeps on spinning, shoots Labonta, and Silkowitz denies.
Well, almost presenting in those moments when Labonta is drifting out wide as a almost left winger to front with Shawinga and Bia centrally. So then Labonta has the option to cross the ball into two really good targets. But she did this last week too against North Carolina, just floated, found space.
Cooper moves it to her left, fires. Michelle Cooper scores, and Kansas City takes the lead at PayPal Park.
and it's through a little bit of space and behind the back line. That's not a lot. The line is not super high, and yet still Michelle Cooper finds some space. And I like this because you can see her hips look like they're opened up as if she's gonna cross this ball or go far post, and then last second drags her leg across her body to just slip this through that tiny crevice, crack, small opening at the near post. And they find a little bit of that calmness when they do get in front of goal. Like, there's still opportunities here. They're at home. This crowd gets loud and behind them. They can find an equalizer in this, but you just can't let this game get away from you.
Well, it's Bia who stands over the ball for Kansas City. Already with a lead as we start the second half in San Jose, California.
That's one of the things, Maura, about all these players on this team is how well they are all playing individually. Uh-oh.
Cooper off the takeaway here for Kansas City. She fires, and she's just a little bit high with that.
Giveaway here from B-Bar as she's trying to just play it square across the face of goal. It's a dangerous ball. And Michelle Cooper here a little too overeager to get a shot off. I think she could have gone one.
Lima fighting for it. Bodie. Well, how does this Cooper goal change things for Bay FC?
We'll see if there's any big tactical changes from Albertine Montoya at halftime, but it shouldn't change too much because Bay's plan was to try to mitigate space in behind, keep it really compact. But now there are going to be moments where they're going to have to go a little bit more, throw a few more numbers forward.
Kunananji way far ahead, but was testing Ivory off the body of Laurel Ivory at the end of the first half. It was her 5th goal this year. To go along with 3 assists. Rodriguez blazing in, Davinia! And Silkowitz there.
You're thinking, can I get myself into the box? And this ball is whipped in, so it doesn't matter where it hits off of if you're Davinia. She's just trying to get her body on it, redirected back on goal, and Silkowitz makes yet another save. But the pace on the ball, the in-swing from Rodriguez is just next level. Draws the foul, but Bay can't keep the ball playing out of the back.
Sentnor for Bia. Bia fires. Silkowitz again off the rebound. Pickett clears. Jordan Silkowitz is keeping this Bay team in this game.
Time and time again here, but Bia makes this far too easy. Straight at really the face of Silkowitz. So all she has to do is get her hands up, protect the moneymaker here up there, because anybody touches the ball that's going into or around Silkowitz's net.
Kunananji splits 2 defenders.
Vakuininowski has praised her for competitiveness, for her work ethic during her ACL recovery. Said she's faster than she was before, and now she'll sit in this 3 center back formation for Kansas City as they look to kill the game off.
5 minutes of stoppage time between Kansas City and Bay FC here at PayPal Park. Showinga aggressive on the steal, still has all the energy. Showinga shoots and scores. Oh my goodness, Teal Lightning. And it's 2-0 Kansas City up on Bay.
Anything happen. Minutes left in this game, and Showinga from half field takes it to the house. Dribbles straight past multiple defenders, and then, as delicate as ever, scoops it up and over. Look at her eyes are just scanning to see where Silkowitz is gonna go. And that is a precise finish from the current Golden Boot leader, Temwa Showinga.
Well, just looking to continue this NWSL shutout streak, and they do. Kansas City, a 2-0 victory at PayPal Park. Michelle Cooper scores, Temwa Showinga scores.